Welcome back, one and all, to the Gen 1 journey, where we take 3 teams from Red, Yellow, and Blue all the way to Stadium. You know the drill by now. At the end, we'll have an amalgam team of the best performers to take on the hardest challenges that Stadium has to offer. We have 6, count them 6, Pokemon named after the Dungeons & Dragons multiverse. That's right, we have every Pokemon we are going to have for Red. This is the team going to Pokemon Stadium. Once we complete this game, obviously. We have Limbo, the Golem, Sigil, the newest addition, the Kabutops, Brux, the Tauros, Avernus, the Charizard, Phlegathon, the Dugtrio, and Niflheim, the Jinx. Quite the number of Pokemon, quite the variety of Pokemon. I wanted very different types. Very interesting types that I had never brought to Stadium before. And of that list, I've never taken a Golem, I've never taken a Dugtrio, a Jinx, or a Kabutops to Stadium before. A Tauros and Charizard, yes, but never these 4 Pokemon. 4 Pokemon. So, very, very excited about that. Sigil is the newest addition to our team. Let's look at this sprite. Not a terrible sprite for Kabutops, not compared to many of the bad sprites that exist in this game, but still a lot of the proportions are weird. That right scythe, or, well, left from our perspective scythe, looks a little wonky, you know. So, Kabutops is not necessarily the best Pokemon out there. Kabutops is an interesting Pokemon for sure. Let's take a look at everyone's stats now that we're all at least 40. The only one who's higher is Avernus, who's 41. So this is a water rock type Pokemon. Very interesting type. Well, rock water, but it doesn't really matter. Very interesting. Good defense. Excellent attack power. Very excellent attack power. Decent speed tier. And kind of mess special for a water-type Pokemon. We have Slash, Takedown, Surf, and Ice Beam. A good assortment of moves. The weird part is he couldn't learn Swords Dance, which I thought he could, which is my fault. He can't learn Swords Dance, at least in Gen 1. So Swords Dance, unfortunately, for this one, didn't actually get used. Very odd. I was thinking about teaching it to Avernus instead, but I ended up not teaching it to Avernus, and that might be a mistake down the road, and we'll see if that is a mistake. If Avernus ends up in the Amalgam team, I may end up teaching him Swords Dance. So we'll see. Slash and Takedown will hilariously be his best options because of his high attack power. He has higher attack than almost everyone, actually. And then Takedown is an option if I'm, like, really needing to, well, take down an opponent. Surf and Ice Beam are also great coverage moves, and his special will be high enough that with super effective and stab, Surf should be fine. So let's take a look at everyone's stats. Obviously, the highest stat HP-wise is Limbo, which I'm kind of surprised by. Limbo also has the highest defense, good attack power, over 100, poor special, and poor speed. But he's got a great move pool. Well, I don't want to say great move pool. He's got a good move pool. Earthquake carries this move pool. And then Self-Destruct in case I really need to take down an opponent that I simply can't take down any other way without sacrificing a Golem for it. Mega Punch and Rock Throw, yeah, that's fine. Rock Throw will be stronger because of his stab. He won't have Rock Slide. But because of the stab bonus, it should carry itself okay. And then Mega Punch, just in case I need to punch a Pokemon I otherwise can't hurt in the face. Sigil, we already looked over. His attack power is great. His defense is pretty good, too. His defense is very good. Speed and special are decent. We already went over his stats. Now, attack power for Tauros is actually not as high as our good old friend Kabutops. Very interesting. Tauros has decent defense, great speed tier, and meh special, even though he won't be using his special. He has decent special, he won't be using his special, that's what I mean. However, his move pool is fantastic, with a bunch of normal type moves to take advantage of stab, and Earthquake to destroy any kind of ghost or poison type Pokemon in front of him. And rock types, which is would be a problem for him. Avernus has great speed, and then pretty good stats all around. Attack, defense, and special. His defense could be a little higher, but he's got a good move pool. The only problem, of course, is he still has Ember, At 46, I want to say level 46, he will replace that with Flamethrower, and may replace that with Fire Blast instead. I'm kind of not sure which one I want for him yet, whether I want Flamethrower or Fire Blast. I may go for Fire Blast on him, just to really deal with Ice and Grass-type Pokemon, but I'm really not sure, because Fire Blast has a chance to miss. It's like Thunder. It's really, really powerful, but it has a chance to miss. Phlegathon doesn't have the best attack or defense or special, but look at that speed tier. Holy moly, that speed stat is fantastic. He also has a great move pool. Lots of damaging abilities, primarily around Rock Slide and Dig, which Dig will take advantage of his stab bonus to do a decent amount of damage. If he had Earthquake, it'd be even better, but we wanted to give Earthquake to Tauros, because Tauros is probably going to the Amalgam team, and Dugtrio might not be, we'll see. And then Sand Attack just in case we need it. Then Niflheim, the Jinx, doesn't have good attack, won't need it. Terrible defense, but good speed and good special. Great move pool. Psychic and Ice Punch will primarily be her bread and butter to take down most of her chosen targets, while Toxic gives her some utility, and Body Slam also can potentially give some utility with that chance for paralysis. So overall, what do I think of this team? The team doesn't have anywhere near as much utility as the yellow team did. This is a very aggressive sweeper team that is just all about murderizing whatever's in front of it, and that will probably carry us through the first part of Stadium. I think this team will do better than Yellow, with Yellow having primarily utility. Yellow was a lot of utility, with only really Starmie being a murder monster. Almost every Pokemon in this could sweep the hell out of anything in front of it, especially these bottom four. Limbo and Sigil and Limbo are potentially the weaker links, but we will see. We're going to show off Sigil a lot today, because we're going into Pokemon Mansion. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's where we are at as a team. Those are probably their final move pools, except for like a few changes here and there. I went through all of my TMs and I was like, these are the moves I'm kind of okay with most. Welcome to a whole new Pokemon, Ponyta. Ponyta is not a great, not my favorite sprite of Ponyta. Ponyta and Rapidash don't have the best sprites in this one. I was hoping to avoid doing that. Maybe take down one and kill it. We're high enough level that we can murder everything in here is the problem. I found an escape rope. We're going to need that. Let me see. Where all do we need to go? This is a maze, this area. Oh, dearie me. So go up here. And we can talk to this man. This place is, like, huge, man. Bring it. Ninetales, the evolved form of, Vulpix. I forgot Vulpix's name for a second. A Fire-type Pokemon, not a great Fire-type Pokemon. Good speed tier, but not a great move pull. That sprite is kind of meh for a Ninetales. Ninetales, I sort of have higher expectations for, because it is a beautiful Pokemon. Yeah, even with the type advantage and stab, Surf doesn't quite do enough. Really makes me wonder if Kabutops will be a good addition or not, but we don't need Pokemon who are necessarily really top tier. We just need Pokemon that we like. February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. This is it. This is where Mewtwo was created. Oh, yes. Max Potion, nice. Mostly what we're using right now is Surf and Ice Beam to take on the Coughings and Wheezings. And then Slash for just about everything else. This is another burglar. Hello! I can't get out. This whole place is one big puzzle. So instead, I'm going to use all my precious Pokemon who may or may not be my only means of escape to take on you. Oh, a little Charmander who could almost be a Charizard by now. That's an interesting choice. Not sure I agree with it, but sure, why not? Keep it a Charmander forever. Why not? You got Charmeleon? Yeah, Charmeleon. I want to see how much damage Slash will do here. Not a great sprite for Charmeleon. Can't wait till we can stop talking about sprites. Critical hit. Get off my screen. Slash might just be the better option just because Sigil has such good attack power. Sigil, I think, actually has the highest attack power in the team. Now I think about it. It'd be either him or Tauros. I'm pretty sure it's him. We have the switch activated, yes? Yeah. Okay, another... Whoops. July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Interesting. So they discovered Mew, studied it here, and eventually created Mewtwo. Got poisoned again. I'm gonna need more full heals. Oh, I already need more full heals. Oh, hell. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I actually have a Avernus out right now because I think he'll be the hardest to level up, where we're finally going to be leveling up to level 50. And because I don't want Sigil to get too strong just yet, I want Sigil to be the Pokemon we use in the Cinnabar gym, primarily. So, yeah. Okay, let's go up here. Ooh. Bunch of Ponytas, bunch of Weezings, bunch of Coughings, and a bunch of Slash, tearing them apart. Want here. Yeah, Iron, increased defense. Give that to Limbo. Really make him even harder to kill. Just really focus on everyone's strengths. Limbo can probably take any kind of attack to the face, really. So many different Pokemon. This is a great place to find a lot of Pokemon in just about every game. Oh god, I never remember which one to use. My mentor once lived here. That's interesting. Did he perish as you are about to? Dun, dun, dun. That's right. If you lose this Pokemon battle, I will kill you. Dun, dun, dun. I won't kill you. I'll just kick you in the nuts and take some money. It'll be a hard nut kick, though. I wish you were dead after my nut kick. I just spilled coffee all over myself. Ow. Another Magneton. Ooh. My favorite sprite of this game. It's just, if it wasn't for that one in the bottom left, it'd be a fantastic sprite. That's the only real problem for it. A Voltorb, an unevolved Voltorb. Sure. But we will outspeed. Avernus is fast as hell. Avernus is my second fastest Pokemon, I think. I think he is. I think his speed stat is that high. Very fast Pokemon. Okay, please don't be wrong. Yeah. Hello, nerd. Pokemaniac. I'm not a nerd. I saw Dragon Ball Super Broly in theaters. I know what I'm about. Totally not a nerd. Maybe a weeb. That does more just make me sound like a weeb. I don't even watch that much anime, to be honest. It's primarily, as one of my friends said. Oh god, get dodged. One of my friends said, "Manime." I watch JoJo and Dragon Ball. That's kind of it. I don't watch like My Hero or what's that newer one? Starts with a J. I don't remember. I don't want to say something without knowing it. I just don't watch a lot of anime. I watched like the first season of One Punch Man. I don't think that makes me a weeb. Primarily, I watch. I really like documentaries and stuff, but I don't like primarily watch documentaries. I just like them a lot. It's the best way to put it. Avernus just leveled up, by the way. I like to watch. I liked Justified a lot. I like a lot of crime dramas. I liked NCIS a lot. I like a lot of animation stuff, but not like anime, not like Japanese anime. Like Legend of Vox Machina, I loved. Apparently I watch a lot of YouTube stuff whenever I'm looking for like a show or something to watch. Like everyone, I watched Game of Thrones until it was bad. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on about it, but nothing like out there, you know? I just don't watch a lot of TV. When I'm like relaxing, I just want to watch something, I'll watch like YouTube. There's a few YouTubers I watch, but not really TV. I watch Jeopardy every night with my grandmother, or at least try to. I've fallen out of that habit pretty hard this past year. Makes me feel bad. This is a fantastic TM. Lizard. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who should we teach it to? This is actually a really important one. I forgot about this one. Brooks doesn't need to use it. Do I teach it to Niflheim? It's a very real question. We hold off. We put it in our box and hold off and see what it's like when it comes down to the stadium runs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay. We want to activate this. Not mistaken. Yeah, a lot of interesting Pokemon here. Get Growlithe, get some other Pokemon like that. Full Restore, very nice. Always want that. I forgot Blizzard was here. So if you want like an Arcanine or a Rapidash or Weezing or Muck, this is the place to get them. You can also potentially get a Ditto here. Is it here you can get Ditto? I think it's here that you can potentially get Ditto. I love Ditto. Ditto is my favorite normal type Pokemon. Love Ditto. Love me some Ditto. Get in there, Vernus. Let's see what Slash will do here. Remember that Magnemite is not a steel type yet. The crit just one shot. Avernus has that strength in him. And then I'm going to fly and try to avoid the explosion. I'm protecting it. Nope. Light screen. Watch him use explosion as soon as I come back down, though. No Screech. Interesting. We'll just use Dig. I was really hoping to avoid the explosion or something like that, but it's not going to use it. I dodged it one time, but apparently not this time. Yeah, Vertus level 44. Nice. We're so close to the end of the game. So close to the end of the game. What was that for? What do you mean, what was that for? You attacked me. We don't need to open that yet. Or close that yet. Avernus is starting to run out of PP. It's a problem I know well. Oh, I'm just kidding. My PP is fine. Don't ask me about my PP. I really don't want to be asked about my PP. Press it? Yeah, who would? If I'm not mistaken, Moltres was originally planned to be here. Would be interesting. TM22, very useful. A good one. Did I ever like Reflect or something? Solar Beam! That's what I'm thinking of. Solar Beam is the strongest grass type move. I'm not sure any of us can learn it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think anyone of us can learn it. There's a surprising number of Pokemon that can learn moves like that. This is why we're here, the secret key. Now we can warp out of here. There might be an item I'm forgetting here, but I don't think it's that helpful or that useful. So I think we're fine. What time are we at? 22? Sure. Well, 22 without all of the Pokemon battles. So sure, we'll keep going. Now we need that secret key to get inside the gym. And get ripped. I have you'll see. You'll see. Okay, we have a bunch of burn heals. Let's use Sigil, even though Sigil is already 42. Let's show him off. He's a water rock Pokemon going into a fire type gym. So I think this will go swimmingly. So the way this works is you can answer a Pokemon quiz, get it right, door opens, and you won't have to face the trainer. But we're going to answer all the quizzes, and then and then fight the trainer anyway. Caterpie does not evolve straight to Butterfree. It's kind of a trick question. But the answer to that one is yes. Caterpie evolves into Butterfree, even though he evolves into Metapod first. It's the evolutionary line. It's just a bit of a trick question. Get in there, Sigil. I think despite the type advantage, Slash is still our best option, just because of the attack power. Yeah, behind Sigil. Sigil has really high attack power. It's sort of his bread and butter, as it were. God, that's not a great Vulpix sprite. Look at that face. It's still kind of cute. Like, I'm not saying these sprites are, like, not cute. It's just they are an older way to design these Pokemon. Oh my god, that's fire coming out of its mouth. It looks like puke. Remember, if it burns us, that'd be bad. It won't do any damage, but yeah, okay. Burn is a really nasty status effect. It does damage over time like poison, but it also massively decreases attack power when it's being used. Nice, Sigil rampaging. I surrender! And the door opens. Well, actually, the door is already open, which is kind of funny. We have 2 quiz questions. Or 1, I don't know. Pokemon quiz, get it right into the door opens. Yeah, yes, thank you. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. No, there are 8. There was 9 before the defeat of the Karate Master in Saffron. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? Very, very, very stupidly hot. And read some of the Pokedex entries for the Pokemon, you're gonna be like, how the hell has this world not been ended yet? This is terrifying. Get in there, Sigil. Slash. One shot. Boom. Slash just almost always crits. It's almost guaranteed to crit. It's fantastic. If I could teach Slash to a Tauros, that'd be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Critical hit, nice. The question is whether or not we go get Hyper Beam and teach it to Tauros or not, to Brooks. It would be kind of annoying to get Hyper Beam just because you have to go. I shouldn't have used Taken Down. I shouldn't have used Takedown there. Just because you have to get coins and gamble for it at the game corner, and it's kind of annoying. But it's not the worst. Or because we fought that guy, we even have to fight this guy. Can't win, I've studied Pokemon totally. Bring it on. Sigil can take on any of you nerds. You super nerd. See, I'm not being mean by calling them nerds. They're literally calling themselves super nerds. Slash. With those huge sights. Shing. What I always wanted to do as like a kid watching that first episode with all the Amistars and Kabutops, and then the Aerodactyl shows up, and then Ash's Charmeleon finally evolves. It kicks the shit out of Aerodactyl. Even though an Aerodactyl would probably win that fight overall. Rock flying versus fire flying, but you know how it is. Slash, I don't even know why I went to surf. Just shing, shing, slash through them. Fucking anime their ass. He's gonna walk up and his Vulpix gonna be decapitated and be like, oh my god! You know? Unfortunate. I don't think this Slash has missed a crit yet. There is a chance Slash does not crit. It sounds like the door opens again. Hello! Alright, let me see. Pokemon quiz, get it right, door opens, yeah, woohoo, get it wrong, face trainer, here we go. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No, it evolves twice. There's no Pokemon that evolves 3 full times. Not including a Mega Evolution, obviously. I just like using fire Pokemon. You see, that's probably the most sensible thing someone has said to me in this game yet. I just like using fire Pokemon. Fair enough. You have a level... This could be a Rapidash by now. Rapidash is not a fantastic Pokemon. It's also nowhere near as fast as it should be. Don't understand why they named a Pokemon Rapidash and then gave it only like an okay speed tier. Like, it's not even like a good speed tier. It's just like a meh. Which is just odd for a Pokemon named Rapidash. Rapidash isn't a great Pokemon, unfortunately. Not one of my favorites. I may use it for blue, though, just because. It's either that or an Arcanine for blue, I'm pretty sure. Just for fun. Pokemon quiz, yay, get it right. Get it wrong, face trainer. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. Are Thunder Moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? No. Now face me and back. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Is it because he's a Team Rocket member like in the comics? Spoiler alert. That's kind of rude to people who are reading the comics. I kind of feel bad now. Ooh, Rapidash. That... What? What the f... Is this like a... Look at the proportions. They're all over the place. Let's see what Surf does. With Stab, 3 levels over. Let's see. What does it do? One shots. Alright, fair enough. As Sigil levels up, he will have better, he will have better stats, etc. We're almost done with this gym and with this episode. Get it right and the door opens. Get it wrong, face trainer. Yeah. How many times do I gotta say that? Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. That is true. There is something called IVs and EVs, which work very weirdly in Gen 1, and a little weirdly in Gen 2, and then after Gen 3 and onward, I think they work the same way as in every other game. Actually, I'm not sure there are EVs in Gen 1. I think it might just be IVs. I don't know. I'd have to actually look it up. I don't remember. There's no shinies or anything like that in Gen 1. Just very interesting. Very interesting. Growlithe, huh? I'm telling you, if all of your Pokemon, these battles would be way harder against a Rapidash and especially against an Arcanine. It'd be a tough struggle. I'm gonna start using Surf overall. I think we're strong enough. Our special has caught up some. Yowza! And now, one more test. One more Pokemon quiz. Yeah. Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens. Here we go. TM28 contains Tombstoner, which isn't a move. Tombstone would be an interesting ghost or rock type move. That'd be interesting. Fire is weak against H2O, which is water. Hydrogen attached with 2 oxygen. I'm sure everybody knows that. Just about everyone knows that. Isn't H2SO4, what is that, sulfuric acid? I don't remember. I don't know chemistry very well. I'm not a chemist. I mean, I know basic chemistry. But I'm not a chemist. I never took, like, advanced chemistry or anything like that. Snuffed out. Alright, one more struggle. One more battle. Ha! I am Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challenges. You better have a burn heal. I have full heals, which are better, but I understand the, Holy moly, I hope those are glasses, my guy, otherwise you need to see a doctor. And you are gonna need to see a doctor while I'm through. That's unevolved Growlithe! I will use Surf. I have no interest in, This could be an Arcanine! Ooh, a crit. That probably did a lot of fucking damage. Ponyta. Let's just use Slash. Let's use Slash. Did you evolve? Or not evolve, level up. Nice. I think he's about to use Rapid Dash. Let's switch out. Let's bring in... Cinnabar. Horse versus Bull. Who wins? I won't even use Earthquake. A growl. There goes your chance to take me down. The AI is just not quite there. Stadium is so much harder. Arcanine for this. Let's bring out our very own fire type. Alright, so if the face was a little different, especially the eyes, if you just tweak the eyes, this would not be a terrible sprite. It would still be kind of weird proportion-wise, but overall it would not be a terrible sprite. Vertus missed? And Slash miss? That thing? I didn't even know Slash could miss. That seems a little preemptive, doesn't it? But another super power. What the hell? I was thinking for a moment that it was like messed up or something. Roar does nothing in Pokemon battles in Gen 1. Get off my screen with the crit. Avernus wins. I have burnt out. You have earned the Volcano Badge. Ha! The Volcano Badge hides the special abilities of your Pokemon. You can have this too. TM38 contains Fire Blast. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be a good best. What? Did you just say good best? Can I read that again? Did I misread that? What was that? Carbos is speed. Let's give it to Brux, actually. TM38. Yeah, give me Fire Blast. I've decided Avernus will learn Fire Blast. There's a few different Pokemon that can learn Fire Blast, like Limbo, for instance. I don't really care, though. I feel like we have good moves versus most grass Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. So I was like, should Avernus know Flamethrower instead? It's more accurate. And I think Avernus is fine taking on just about any Pokemon. Like, even if he's just taking on normal grass or bug types, like, just Slash will be fine. So Fire Blast is more like, here's an Executor, I really need to blow him up. Here's Fire Blast, right? Wow, alright, that was a fun one. Gonna be a lot of editing on this. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna heal up. What are we gonna do in between now and next episode? We have 7 of the badges. We've completed so much of the game. What is left? Where is the last gym? Viridian. So I will see you all next time for the final gym battle of Pokemon Red. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been the Gen 1 journey, Pokemon Red.